Hello everybody, new video from the PIAFF diary. I don't remember exactly the count, maybe 8 or 9, but that's good, not to count. A new video here, again in this beautiful place in France, and of course with crêpe, which is a kind of a recipe from here or something like that, but it's really good in Brittany. Well, let's go back to the PIAFF and to the selection. I wanted to talk today about the selection and how you do a selection. Okay, that's the whole point actually of this diary. So you will say why? I mean, just do a video about that. But it's about the subjectivity of watching film and how do you choose actually a film. For example, I was in a great selection committee not a month ago in Frederickstadt. Seems like a wonderful festival. The selection committee was great, and sometimes we had films that we didn't quite understand, or I didn't quite understand, and my fellow committee could explain them to me. You know, sometimes you don't grab, you know that the director wants to tell you something, but you don't grasp it really. And sometimes it's good to have somebody with you because they understand, or maybe it's good because they don't understand that like you. And so that's really one of the things that's it's interesting actually. It's how do you understand a film and are you going to put it in selection. I was like wondering because of course in my head also there is the fact that sometimes you don't understand a film and you picked the film for the selection, which kind of interesting actually to do that also. I had the thing yesterday night actually. I was watching a film and just the mood of the film, I like the mood of the film, and it talked to me. I don't really know what the film is about, but it talked to me, so I wanted to include the film in my selection. So that was quite interesting also to have that, and to have the fact that you can pick the film because you don't grasp it, or you don't understand really it, or you don't pick a film because you don't understand. It's kind of a really strange, going from one way to another way. I guess that's also because of the subjects and the techniques that's important. Of course, techniques is quite important in animation, and yeah, you feel like you are drawn to a technique or an animation style is more easy than another one. That's something that is quite important. And if you look at sometimes I think that maybe I'm mixing videos, but that's okay. That's the point of it. But when you look at the technique, you will feel something about that technique. You know, I love stop motion. Well, I don't like stop motion word, but I like puppets and volume and things like that, and it will talk to me maybe more than something else, classical 2D animation, even if I like it, but not for my festival. So that's one of the points. And actually you have to trust yourself, which is maybe one of the most complicated things to do, is trust at one point the fact that yes, you want that film to be in part of your festival. It's important also because the length, I talked about that, and some of the film are really good at the beginning and they don't really go until the end, and you just like fall at one point like 2-3 minutes, and then you say okay, it's not going to last until 8-9 minutes, which is kind of complicated when you try to again select a film, is to put that. And I will talk about that after in another video about the programmation. Sometimes there is an 8-minute film that you say okay, that's a good 8-minute film, and sometimes it's not gonna work in programmation. It's interesting, since I'm doing those videos, I think I'm going in a lot of places, and I think maybe you will understand, or you will begin to understand if you don't do selection, that sometimes you don't have something that you follow, and sometimes you follow also your instinct. At one point you feel I'm going to that film, and then it's quite chaotic, and I will finish on that, the subjectivity and the quite chaotic way of selection of film, which sometimes you can watch a film, and I'm sure that if you watch it like 1 month after that, maybe you will pick it, or if you didn't pick it, or the other way around. And it's quite complicated for you actually, if you're a director or a producer, to know that your film will be at the wheel of the mood of somebody. But I guess that's also what's happening a lot. So well, see you in the next one. Bye bye.